Alright, what's up YouTube? Back with another update. I know it's been a while since I've done an update on 72 Battlefront. Been really cranking busy at work. Haven't really had any extra seconds to do any videoing or anything like that. Just pretty much been maintaining the system as much as I can, and definitely not neglecting it by any means. But really haven't had any spare time to do any videos or anything like that. Finally got a day off today, so figured I would do this. A lot of changes have taken place in the system since the last update. I'm running a Red Sea Wavemaster Pro on it now with 2 extra 1050 Coralia evolutions. So I've got the 2 1050s, my 600 and my 425 evolution all hooked up to the Wavemaster, and the thing is really cool. It's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, the 1050s are just too cranking big, and I can't really put the Wavemaster on the sporadic reef settings because it just makes a complete sandstorm in the system. So I've got it set on one of the marine settings, which is nice because it's only running one of the 1050s at a time. You can see this one right here just kicked on. So it's only running one at a time instead of running both of them at the same time. It was just a crazy amount of flow in the tank. It was just creating a huge sandstorm. Moved around a couple things. I had to move my Kenya tree, or not my Kenya tree, the coal coral here, which was up here on the top. I had to move it because it was basically growing out of the water. So I moved it down here in the front, and then about 3 days ago I saw that it had dropped. It dropped some kind of leafing, or part of it there on the rock, so it's starting to grow there. Another little piece starting to grow there. Let me see what else has changed. Oh yeah, I moved my red Manipura digitata down here in the sand. It was starting to attach itself to the rock in here, and I've already got my pink Placylopora and the green bird's nest in there, and I didn't want down the road to have just a cluster of SPS coral all growing together there. So I removed it, put it down here in the sand bed, so I just let it go crazy there now. Everything in the tank is doing extremely awesome. I mean, things are just growing like crazy underneath this new lighting system. I had to move my frag tray down, or my frag rack down. All the SPS coral was growing out of the water, so I moved it down about 3 inches in the water. My caps are doing awesome. Everything is just doing really good. Besides the Wavemaster on the system now, not a lot's changed besides just the massive amount of coral growth. You guys can see the pulsing zinnias just split into like 6 or 7 different colonies now. I mean, I've only had this new lighting system for I don't know, 3 weeks maybe now. You can see the green Manipura digitata is growing like crazy. The purple staghorn up on the top is growing like crazy. This other one over here is growing like crazy. All my trumpet coral heads are splitting again. There's like 3 heads on each one now. It's just insane. Just things are doing really good. All the fishes are really good. There's the Von Nacelle, the 2 green chromies, and then my mated pair of Ocellaris clowns there, and the tongue coral. Hammer coral splitting heads again. I don't even know how many heads this thing has now. It's just insane how many heads it has. When I first got this, it was 4-headed. It was a 4-headed hammer coral. It's probably 15 to 20 heads now. The purple tip frog spawn is doing good. No signs of splitting heads or anything yet. You can see all this base rock is now all live, really nice live rock now. This was all the base rock that I ordered when I first started this tank from PetSolutions.com. You can see all the purple on it. It's just amazing. I do dose this tank on a daily basis. I use Ocean's Blend calcium and pH and alkalinity part 1 and 2. I'm dosing 45 milliliters of each every night to hold my calcium levels about 480, and pH is 8.2 to 8.4, and water quality in this tank is just amazing. I'm doing 15-gallon water change every 3 weeks on it. But yeah, with the new flow in the tank, everything's really perked up. The fishes seem to like the ever-changing water direction. They really go crazy in it. The blonde Naso tank, he swims around like a maniac in it. Let me see. This thing right here, I wanted to show you guys. This thing is so awesome. This is one of the prettiest things in my tank. Now I want you guys, excuse me, I'm going to try to zoom in here. Now this camera is not the greatest, but this piece that's right here on the rock right there is, to me it almost looks like a, I don't even really know how to explain it. The tentacles that are on it are like, I don't know, like they're just like clear see-through, like it, I guess maybe iridescent. I don't really know, but that thing is way awesome. In the middle of the day, like, or at night, that thing has like 4-inch tentacles like sticking out of it, and it's just basically a part of the rock, which I think is pretty awesome. Wanted to show you guys that's actually one of my neatest looking things in the tank, as far as on the live rock. The branching tree leather there is going crazy. The Pagoda Cup is insanely big now from when I pulled it out of my little 20 or 30 gallon, which was actually a 29 gallon. Let me see. Let me see what else here. Yeah, you can see all on the back wall back there, all the Coraline back there. And I'm really going for that look. I know a lot of people don't like that. To me, that purple is really, really pretty. I have there's a couple spots of the hunter green Coraline algae. There's a couple back there. You can see by the return line. But other than that, there's not a whole lot. There's a couple little green spots over here. But I'm one that actually likes that Coraline algae on the back glass. I think the purple really makes it pretty. And it looks to me, so I'm anticipating the day that this entire back of this tank is just covered in Coraline algae. All my zoanthids are just going crazy. There's the whole farm right there. I would say probably between all 3 of the different kinds, or 4 different kinds of zoanthids, I probably got, I don't know, 2,000 or 3,000 of them probably. There's just tons of them in there. But yeah, just wanted to shoot this video, guys, and give you a look down underneath and show you what's going on underneath here. What is that? The SWC skimmer, amazing. This thing is just a freaking beast. It's just disgusting, the stuff that comes out of this thing. This is a day, 1 day's worth right here. I just cleaned the cup. I'm sorry, like 30 hours worth right here. I just cleaned this cup. Not yesterday, the night before last, before I went to bed. And you can see the funk that's already in there. This thing's just a sick puppy. It just pulls out some froth and nasty. The refugium's doing really good. I pulled a couple little small pieces that were just odds and ends out of the display tank and put them down here, just to ease the rock, the small rock clutter in the big tank. All my mangroves, the ones that I just got, are all doing really good. UV sterilizer's awesome. The return pump, there's my GFO reactor. I just actually today just changed that, the media in there, which I had for about a month, so I'm going to change that on a monthly basis. You can see there's the Wavemaster Pro, the microprocessor. Like I said, I've got the two 1050s in it, or hooked up to it, 425 and my 600. They do the 1050s, and actually my 425 doesn't start backwards ever. The 1050s tend to start backwards, I would say probably 4 out of 10 times, which is fine. You can see actually that one's running backwards right now. It just turned off. Let's see what happens when it comes back on. I'd say probably 4 to 5. It's probably 50% they start up in reverse. It's not a big deal to me. It doesn't really make a difference. I still got plenty of flow in the tank, and when they start up running in forward, it moves the water. Like I said, the 600 I've got right there, and the 425, which is right back there. That never starts in reverse. The 1050s tend to. You can see this one's going forward right now, blasting water. But yeah, there's a lot of water moving. Let me get up here on the top. You can see the water movement with those 1050s there. That just shut off. Show you guys what's happening. I love to me, that's awesome view right there. It's my favorite view. I just love looking down in the tank and, like, through the water and seeing everything. There, it just kicked back on, but you can see the amount of water flow that those things push are just insane. So just wanted to do a quick update, guys. Here, I know everybody's been hanging, and I haven't done an update in probably a month. I don't even know when the last time I did an update was, but fishes are doing great. The system's really rocking out. I've been feeding my carpet anemone, my green carpet anemone, which he's been placed right. He hasn't moved from that spot since he moved around the corner there. But I've been feeding him silver sides every 2 days, trying to get him to split. He's really grown a whole lot underneath these new metal halides, the two 250 watt metal halide bulbs. Oh yeah, another thing that I didn't tell you guys. When I first got this light fixture, which is the Coralife Aqualight Pro 2x250 metal halides and then 296 compact fluorescents. It came with 2 actinic 96 watt bulbs, and I'm not running the metal halides. I know in previous videos I kind of hit on what I was doing with the metal halides as far as running them for the 4 hours a day like I'm running them. So basically the only other lights were on when the metal halides weren't running were the actinics. And it just always looked like dusk or dawn in my tank, and I didn't like it. So what I did, and I'm going to try to show you guys here from this little hole right in there. No, that's kind of crazy. You're not even going to be able to see that with the metal halides. But anyway, I left the actinic bulb here, and then in the back I put an actinic white bulb in, which is awesome. I'll actually switch these metal halides off here in just a second. There's a good look through. You guys can see my fans mounted there, which by the way are freaking ripping the temperature down. When these metal halides are on, I'm holding steady at 80, 79, 80 all day long, no matter what the temperature is outside. So that's pretty slick, and I'm liking that. So actually, check this out. I'm not really sure what's happening right here. Let me see if I can view that. Can even focus there. One of my serpents. What in the world is going on right there? I got my giant hermit crab in there, which he's a freaking beast. There's one of my turbo snails is in there, and then one of my starfish is in there, and it looks to me like maybe that snail, they're trying to eat that. I don't know what the hell they're doing. There's like a war going on in there. That snail's still alive. The crab has a hold of one of the starfish's the hermit crab, the giant hermit crab, has a hold of one of the starfish's legs, and the starfish is trying to eat the snail out of the shell. I don't know what's going on there. That's crazy. I wish this camera would focus a little bit better. I'm sorry, guys. there's my, you can see my giant hermit crab there. He's a beast. I'm not really sure what the heck's going on there. It looks to me like they're attacking that snail. Poor guy. Ah, that's Mother Nature at its finest right there. And the three amigos acting like idiots. Anyway, one thing that I did want to hit on before I turn these meadow halides off and show you guys just the actinics with the actinic white and the actinic blue is the clownfish. The little male, I believe, is ready to spawn. This female, by the way, on the other hand, she, I don't think, is ready yet. Look at this. Look at this. Man, I wish this camera would focus better. I don't know what the heck's going on. That's crazy. I've never seen that. What in the world are they doing? The starfish has its oh my gosh, poor snail. Yeah, they're like attacking that snail. That hermit crab's gonna have to come out of there. When they get to that size, they become nasty and mean, and yeah, they're pretty much eating that snail right now, I think. So I have to get in there and save them here in a minute anyway. But getting back to the clownfish, the female I don't believe is ready to start spawning yet. She really pushes him away, but he here's the male right here. The female's up here. He's been cleaning this part of this rock right here a whole lot, picking at it with his mouth and then doing his little funky dance on that rock. She comes and pushes him around a little bit, and they're doing good together, and I know eventually they'll start spawning, but it would be neat to see it eventually. You know, I've had this pair almost for a year now, and they have never spawned. So I got them from babies, so that, you know, they're still young fish, but I would imagine that pretty soon they'll start spawning and doing their thing. But let me flip off these meadow halides, guys, and show you the tank with just the actinics on. Now this is with just the actinics on. Like I said, it's a white actinic white bulb and an actinic blue bulb, and you can see the blue is here and the white is in the back. It really makes this, the reason that I like the actinic white. Now I tried just a regular white. I didn't want it so bright you know, I just really like the way that this looked, because like I said, in the morning this is what the tank's coming on to after the lunars come off. Then the meadow halides are coming on, and then this is what the tank is the rest of the day. With the actinic blues, it was more like this. On this side, the bulb starts at the light fixture from this way and ends halfway, whereas on the back side where the white one is, it starts here and ends on that in the middle this way. So that's where you're getting more blue here and more white here. But this actinic white bulb is sick, and the reason is look at the coralline algae. Look at the difference where the blue is mostly shadowing the tank versus where the white, the actinic white, is shadowing the tank. Look at the difference in the coralline algae. It just makes it pop, and it is awesome. So I'm really liking the actinic white bulb for this light fixture. It's a sweet light. It gives me enough light to where the tank doesn't look like it's sleeping when my meadow halides aren't running, because this is pretty much how I see the tank. I'm gone before the halides start up, and I'm home well after the halides go off. So this is what I'm pretty much looking at on a daily basis. Today was actually the first time that I got to see my meadow halides running for probably 3 weeks now, because of work and gone every day. But yeah, so everything's been doing good, guys. I know I wanted to make a short video here, but this turned into a friggin' long video. But if you guys like my videos, man, rate them, comment, subscribe to my channel. Try to get some more videos coming out, just the progress on the tank, things like that. I don't really have a lot of time as far as adding more coral or anything like this. I mean, this tank is pretty much stocked wall to wall with coral. A lot of SPS coral, some LPS, softies. So I don't really have a whole lot of room for anything else. But I'm sure I'll find something else to put in here. I still want to get a carbon reactor. I'm still just running the ChemiPure Elite in the stack right here, which is fine with me. It doesn't matter. I could care less about a carbon reactor. Carbon reactor to me it's just an added. It's not needed. The ChemiPure Elite in the filter sack is just as good, in my opinion, as as long as you've got it in the water current, which it's right there in the baffle. It's doing the exact same, maybe a little bit less. I mean, with the reactor, it's being forced through the carbon, whereas this, it's just being introduced to the carbon through natural flow through the refugium cell. Oh, look at this. This is my NASO tank, spreading the tank with his poo. He's nasty. He's nasty. When he poos, it goes all over the tank, and he makes a mess out of it. But the other fishes eat it, the crabs eat it, skimmer sucks it up like a maniac. I'll give you guys another look at that. Thing's a beast. Let's see. Yeah, there she is. That's the SWC VMK 150 extreme skimmer. It is not a cone skimmer. That's some good spunk right there. Alright guys, I'm out. If you guys like my videos, comment, rate, subscribe. If you like my channel, hit me up. If you guys got any questions, hit me up. Stay tuned guys, many more videos to come. 72 gallon bow front. See ya.